Good afternoon, this is John Burke. Today I'm going to talk about the interview between Tucker Carlson and President Vladimir Putin. I'm just going to make a few points. First, Tucker Carlson interviewed President Putin on February 6, 2024, and the interview aired on February 8th. It's more than 2 hours long, and it covers a wide range of topics. I'm going to try to make a few videos on this interview, but today I want to start with 3 general observations. First, the interview swept aside the information blockade about Russia. Second, it clarified the conflict in Ukraine. Third, it allows viewers to see the personality of the Russian president. I'll take each point in succession. As to point 1, most people don't know much about Russia, Ukraine, or President Putin. Their views mainly have been shaped by mainstream media in the West, and this interview breaks that barrier. As to point 2, President Putin's discussion of Russian history was important, since the conflict has deep roots in preceding events. Russia is also a difficult country to understand, and what makes it more difficult is to try to understand that history without the ability to use the Russian language. Contrary to the repeated phrase, Ukraine was not brutally invaded by Russia. The situation in Ukraine is complex. The United States and NATO are completely complicit in the tragedy. As Putin stated, the military conflict could have been avoided by honoring the Minsk agreements and completing the negotiated settlement that began in Istanbul. As to point 3, President Putin not only showed his intelligence, but also the manner in which he speaks is respectful, even to opponents like Zelensky. This is highly unusual for a politician. Putin is a statesman. Finally, 2 things are clear. Russia has no intention of widening the conflict to Europe and would like to settle the dispute by negotiation and diplomatic means. There are many other remarks that I would like to make on this video, but today I limit them to these 3 major points. Thank you. If you like this presentation, subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Good afternoon and goodbye.